You don't have to try so hard. You don't have to give it all away. You just have to get up, get up, get up, get up. You don't have to change a single thing. You don't have to try. 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 You don't have to try.
Hi sweethearts, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about my hysterectomy. I hope you all are doing well, and if you're coming across this video, I am assuming you're being hit with hysterectomy possibly. My prayers are with you. You will get through it. I want to start off by saying yearly pap smears are a bonus. Like, prevention is key, and something that I did not do was my yearly pap smears, and that's why I had to have a hysterectomy. So guys, the reason for me having to have a hysterectomy was, well, I was on birth control for 10 years. I had the Paragard copper IUD, and it was time for me to have it switched out. Okay, so copper Paragard was great. Saved me from pregnancy for 10 years. I highly recommend them, by the way. Okay, so I made an appointment to have my birth control taken out and a new one put in. With that being said, you go in and they do a pap smear as well. So I went in, done a pap smear, had the IUD removed and put in, whatever, and my lab work came back. I get a phone call, and my nurse tells me that there's been an issue with my HPV screening. And ladies, I had never been tested for HPV. Not that I was aware of. Like, I knew I had issues in the past with like genital warts, but when you're young, you don't understand those things. You don't think about it. So anyhow, at the age of 30 now, they test for HPV. And with HPV, it's, you don't have to have a breakout. Check into it. You don't have to have signs or symptoms to have HPV. And HPV is a human papillomavirus where there's genital warts, but they're not always visible. They can be dormant for years. So, I was told that I had the HPV18, and that is one that causes cervical cancers. So, my nurse had recommended that I go in and have a colposcopy. And with a colposcopy, I'll try to put technical terms in here somewhere, but with a colposcopy, it's where they look like with a microscope or something and up into your cervix area to see if they can see abnormal cells or whatnot. And at that time, they ended up doing a biopsy, and when they done the biopsy, they sent it to a lab, and when the results came back, it showed that the results from the biopsy were I had CIN3. I'm not sure exactly what that is. I'll try to look it up and let you guys know. But so the precancer cells were into it a ways where if I didn't take care of it, I was going to end up having serious issues, referring to cervical cancer. So there's a procedure called a LEEP, L-E-E-P, And the procedure is that you go in and they remove what they can of the precancerous cells from inside of your on your cervix. And so my doctor set me up with one of those, and I went in, and when he went to do the procedure, he told me that my cervix was too big and I would have to go in for anesthesia in order to do the procedure. So I left there empty-handed, not knowing what I was supposed to be doing, I didn't know. So I read on it about the LEAP procedure, and was, from my understanding, if they don't get the all the precancerous cells, then you could possibly have to go in for a second LEAP procedure. And with it being done at the hospital under anesthesia, I didn't want to chance it twice. So I spoke with my husband, and we ran hysterectomy, through our minds, whatever. And across the doctor's mind, he was okay with doing a hysterectomy. My family was complete, whatever. So we set up for a hysterectomy, and that was that. I was scheduled April 20th for hysterectomy, went in, and everything went well with my hysterectomy. And the recovery was okay, but with the recovery from hysterectomy, when they went in to do my hysterectomy, they found that I had a hernia mesh adhesion, where my hernia mesh from my hernia had adhered to my intestines. So that's another story for you guys. But one thing I do want to say, please, 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 women, young, old, whatever, all ages, please make sure you're getting your yearly pap smears. It can save your life. Hey guys, there's something else I wanted to talk about with the HPV. It's a sexually transmitted disease, obviously, but with the HPV, you can get HPV even when using protection. Genital warts can be on the scrotum and up higher from the shaft. Please be careful even if you are using protection, because HPV can be spread with protection.